Hello, and welcome back to Advanced Concepts, Eyes and Potions. We were promised decoy potions, invisibility potions, and mimic potions last time, and we have yet to see any mimic potions. So hopefully, these, was it 4 challenge rooms. Hopefully we'll see a mimic potion in here, otherwise that was some blatant false advertising. Also, when I did the end card on the last part, I did notice that this path is now open up, but considering that this is sealed off, I suspect this is just an alternate exit. Of course we have the exit down... Oops, I'm not the decoy, I almost just got confused. Yeah, the exit down there as well. Oh my. Wait. Okay, so this is the exit. Apparently I can set the music if I don't like that music. Okay, so this is the exit here. And I have to clear this room to drop the green gates to get through. These arrows are just so that I can't place decoys down there, I guess. So what's going on here? Well, first of all, so this is set up so I can do these rooms in any order, but if I want to actually take the proper exit, I probably need to clear all 4 rooms. Okay, so this is the exit to be done, and this is, I don't know. I wonder if that exit then would actually let me complete the hub level. Anyway, as expected, we are invisible. We have a lot of decoys to play with, including one that's on a checkpoint. Not a huge fan of that. So what's the deal here? I suspect we need this evil eye to step on this plate for us. And thanks to the force arrow here, we can't just dump a decoy on there and cheat the puzzle. Yeah, so this guy, there's nothing we can do. You cannot place a decoy on the trapdoor, so the only way that this eye is going to die is if we stab it ourselves. Stabbing it ourselves means that this eye has to go through. However, if there's ever a decoy left alive in here at any point, the eye will not move properly. Additionally, like it'll be attracted to that decoy forever, basically. Well, maybe not actually, depending on how far. But it could be tricky. We might actually have to do something like that now that I think about it. The other thing is, if I want to wake it up, right, I can do that. Oh, come on. If I put it on a hot tile, it doesn't wake up. Okay, so I didn't quite have it the way I thought. So I have to do stuff like this, but then I have to stab that decoy? Yeah, because we have to be careful about it not dying. Okay. So we can wake it up by doing something like this. Right. Too slow. Oh dear. Okay. We'll do it this way. Block the tile so you can't step on it. Yeah. So you're not attracted to decoys that are placed on hot tiles, because they die before you actually get to move. So if we need to get you through, we have to place these, I guess, in pairs. So we're going to have to place 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the limit, right? Yeah, you can't even see anything. So I'm pretty sure I actually have to do this. So we'll get you to move a little bit. And I should probably be counting these. So we have to do that, we have to then kill you. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can go up to here or here. This seems like a good idea. Yeah, I think that's the path we're going to try first. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to start counting my... potions. Okay, let's do something like that. Lots of time. So if we want you in here, the best way would be to put something here, I guess. It doesn't matter which way it's facing, so let's do a south-facing one just to clear them out. So 2, 4, 6. I have 3 more pairs to get you from here to here. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, because now you're just gonna go up to there. And from here, there's about the best I can do. And that leaves me not a lot of choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I can't put it in this row. So I guess here is going to be the best spot. Well, let's try it. And from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where we would like you, ideally. So I think what we're going to do... Oh, that might actually work. Because if I do this, you come there, and now you're close enough to me. Okay. Lucky guess. So I didn't have to do anything clever with the timing. I was thinking I could probably save a few potions if I had stuff like here, have it just skip that square entirely by moving up here. I don't know how much of a difference that would have made. Maybe not any, but there were other things I could have tried if that didn't work. Yeah. A clone, huh? And an invisibility potion, which, interestingly enough, affects the clone as well. So if either clone drinks the invisibility potion, all clones become invisible. And again, we can see this path down here doing exactly what I expected it would be doing. Remember, you'll have to get out the way you came in. Okay, so that is the only way in, I guess, because this just skips over to here. So this starts, we have a symmetrical setup. 3 decoys on each end. Is this completely symmetrical? I'm going to check the connections in a second, but I just want to make sure that everything else is symmetrical. And aside from the fact that I have to turn invisible. Turning invisible opens this. And then obviously this corner is different as well. So I have to do this. I don't have a choice. Yeah, so you can see we're invisible. Is there anything else there? Just the clone. So in order to get out, I have to open this, which means I have to hit these, one of those. Doesn't matter which one. It means I have to do stuff here. So what do these actually do for me? That opens this. That opens this. Okay. Is there any reason I might possibly not want to do that? Any reason at all. And I'm pretty sure, I'll hit the checkpoint just because I can. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to want these down. The only thing that having this up could be a benefit to me for is if I wanted to use it as a barrier of some sort for an evil eye that was moving around. Now, if I were to do that, the potions themselves also act as a barrier for most monsters, although I did just find out today that they apparently don't block slayers and guards. But, well, I knew about the slayers earlier, or at least I had an inkling of it. But, yeah, I found out about guards today, and I don't know, that's kind of weird, but yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is opening this doesn't matter, because it's the same either way. It's a barrier or it's not a barrier, regardless. Okay, so I open this, and what else does that get me for? What does that do for me? Everything has to die for me to get through here. At this point, I need this held down, this to have been pressed at least once, and then this not held down. Okay. Well, that is easy enough to accomplish, because that just involves either version of me standing in here and stepping on and off the plate. Given this mechanism, I suspect I need to do that more than once. This only opens this. Okay, so this is just a matter of putting a decoy here at some point during the solving of this room. Which is probably a restriction, because there's probably going to be a fairly obvious way to do this with 3 decoys to kill these, I would imagine. So how do I do this with less? Are you on an arrow? You're on a southeast and northeast? Yeah. So I can't place a decoy in that corner. How about you? You're just on floor. Floor mosaic, whatever. I can see you guys are on the arrows as well, which means I need you to wake up and then move south. So this was one of the things I was saying back when we started this level, that clone potions, something that clone potions would let me do, is possibly wake an eye with a clone that isn't active. But I don't see any way to actually get through here. So I think what's going to happen... let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's... those arrows inconveniently don't allow me to have a clone here and then do something like place decoy and have this clone be active. I don't know if that would even work fast enough. I think if I placed the decoy, it would wake up and it would step immediately. Whoops. Right. That's how that would work. No, I would get another turn. So I could switch clones. But that ends before it moves. Okay, well that's good to know. But in order to kill it, I need it to come south or north. I need it to come out that way and then I stab it. And I need to deal with these before I deal with these. Before I deal with... because... Once I get a clone in here, it'll let me get the other one through this way. Okay, so it looks like I have to deal with one side before I get out. Since I have to use this as my exit, I think that means that the clone is the one that's going to end up in here. How about this? How do I possibly deal with this? Obviously, if I place a decoy in one of those 3 spots, it would wake up the 2 eyes. I do not see any other possible way to wake up the eyes. So decoy has to go in here at some point during the solving of this room. When that happens, I need this decoy to slide south. If I have a decoy here, vertical preference will make it move down to here, which is enough. So decoy here would be enough to get this eye out. The problem is that in order to get a decoy here, in order for them to be awake, this decoy is going to be the same ring as this, which is going to become the target because it's more orthogonally aligned, I guess, with the eye. Furthermore, I need you to wake up and then move here. Okay, well I think I see how that works, because I stand here. Wrong clone. I stand here. Now, I'm close enough that when the eyes activate, you will come towards this clone if it's active, which means you place a potion and then I switch to you before it moves. Great. Aha. And then I move you here, and you're close enough to here that you will ignore the decoy and you will slide south. Okay. So what this means is that I'm doing something like this. That will prevent you from moving, and it will move you to me. Gotcha. Now when I do this, I don't even have to go all the way in. Good, okay. So one potion was sufficient to deal with both of those. Let's just repeat what we did. Okay. So we've dealt with those eyes using one potion on each side. Now we have these two to deal with. I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. If you are standing here when you wake up, you will slide north. I need you to slide north twice, because from here you can still slide here. That's fine. I have decoy here. I kill it after it wakes you up and you slide here. And then you're not going to see me when I step out diagonally and go this way. So here then, I need to actually put a decoy on the plate. I feel like this isn't going to be the same solution in either sense. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to release the plate. So if I do that, yeah, you step there immediately. So do this. Wait. Good, that worked as I expected. But now we have a problem here, and that problem is well, we also need a decoy on here. Yeah, so I don't have enough decoys. I'm not being efficient enough. I need you to die to get you out. So I think I used the wrong one. You have to actually be the one going in here when you go in here and do this stuff, which means that these have to already have been used. Let's just... think about this again. Okay, the starting part. There's no way... Is there? Yeah, I can do this with just the one. Yeah, because you can see me. Okay. There we go. That's one potion saved. Okay. I think we want you in here at this point. So we're going to, what we're going to do, so we're just going to put this here, because we just need a decoy there at some point through the course of this room. And you now have no purpose but to dance on this for me. This was wrong, because now, yes, I can do this. But I can't get in here because I need a second decoy. I need a decoy here while I'm standing here. The fact that I'm using 3 decoys here is ridiculous. Oh, I was even holding the wrong guy. This isn't going to work anyway, because... Okay. Alternative theory. If I put a decoy here, it'll be 1, 2, 2, that's fine. That's enough. Put a decoy here, and another decoy here. Yeah, and you go this way. Okay, and then we do the same thing on this side, making sure that the sword is such a way that we can stab this decoy to get through. And then from here, we go in, and you activate immediately, because we're too close. Of course we are. I mean, I can use this to get you out, but then I haven't saved one for this. I'm pretty sure this is right. This is 1 potion each to deal with 2 eyes. I think I'm not going to get any more efficient than that. So here, I found an alternative, now I need to find another alternative. One, two, three, 4. I mean, that would hold you in place. But I can't actually interact with you at all. Unless you haven't moved yet. Man. Ah, okay, but if you haven't moved, you haven't hit this, and then I can't. Okay, yeah, I don't have a choice. I have to. Could an eye help me? If I lure an eye in here, I'm only going to do that by putting a decoy in here. Which I could do. That would let me... But that's the same basically as just pressing this once, except that I have a delay on it. And because of vertical preference, there's no way to put a decoy back here that's not going to have the eye end on here, so I can't get the eye to step over this. I don't really want to be using decoys back here if I can help it. Yeah, proof of concept, I could do something like that. Which would get you there. Which would allow me to toggle it endlessly, just using one. Okay. I think that was it. I have to kill it. Well, okay, I'll demonstrate on the other side, I guess. Let's just deal with these up here. Whoops. And that gives me one more potion. If I step off, yeah, it does that, so I have to kill it. Well, that was clever. That could have taken me a really long time. I'm glad I thought to put the eye in there when I did. I didn't realize it would be playing with this, but no, that's very clever. And then I got this one potion left, which goes here, of course. And we're cleared, and I still need a decoy. I still need a clone in here. Do this. And there we go. Now, that was a good room. I'm really happy with that one. Took me a while, but it's a good little room. Still no mimic potions. Got another scroll here. Looks like we just got the one of us this time, that's why it's a little bit easier to see. Yeah, like this. I have to say, clones are not one of my favorite elements in this game. I don't really like how drastically they change the way the game actually works, but this was an amazing use of the clone. I really enjoyed this room. And I say that because, like, when you have a clone, you can start doing stupid things like get yourself into a deadly situation and then just swap clones so that the massive roach swarm just like goes around you for whatever reason, or you can use the clone as a body to block a serpent or stuff like that. Like, I don't like the way that it interacts with monster AI, but in an invisible room with eyes like this is just brilliant. I love that room. That was really fun. Okay, we have an adder. Invisible adder manipulation, huh? Assuming there's some manipulation involved. We've got this thing, which, again, we can toggle. Okay. I can do this before, or I can let the adder through. Considering that I can, considering I can toggle this as much as I want, but actually I'm invisible, so it does make a difference. Adders eat decoys too. Yeah. Okay. So what's going on here? I guess I should look at the rest of this. These are not going to do anything until something steps here. That something is going to have to be the adder. I don't have a choice about that. Stepping here will open both of these, which I think I can get through safely because the arrows are facing back. Yep, so as long as I step here, the eyes come towards me, step again, and the eyes will come out this way. So as long as I've got my swords facing to the west, I can just handle this on my own. So that's not an issue, I don't think. These I can open, but I need the adder to be somewhere sensible. These will toggle this. This is implying that I can do this either way. You are on an arrow facing to the west. Okay. So what that's saying is, if I wake you up and have something within 5, which this is looking like really a spot that's too obvious, but yeah, it's looking like this is the spot. We put a decoy here. You will come forward off of the arrow, allowing the adder to eat you. We then have to manipulate the adder using this funky door setup to, as long as you're facing north here or south here, that's fine. We can then toggle it, and you will then be forced to take this path, no matter what. This eye will be dead at that point, because it will have stepped onto the hot tile and been burned. And you will have a length of 3. You hit here, one of these will be open. No. That only works while it's being held down. Right, these are on-off, okay. So we need you to have a length here like this. Probably. And if I'm standing here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, your head has to be here. Tail here. And that way I can step here and deal with you. Unfortunately for me. Oh, and then you step here, and then these come out. So it's not even an issue. I don't have to worry about those eyes. They're not coming out for a while. So the problem is if I have a decoy here, I'm pretty sure you're just going to keep moving. And I need to be... Oh, this is another... Oh boy. Okay, let me think of this. Can I get you onto here? If I step here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm out of range. You will not wake up. Okay. Is it possible to have you be long enough that you can be on this and this simultaneously? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's a headache. So I want one decoy here, which will wake this eye up. Another decoy in here, which will attract the eye and the adder. I'll just have the sword facing into the wall probably, so I can't accidentally stab the adder during this process. And then the third... I guess the third one goes here or here in order to get the adder to keep moving. So you do not put one here. This is a trap, because then the adder can't eat it. Okay, I mean that's a plan of sorts. 1. You wake up but you don't move. It's like you see it but then you decide you don't see it. I don't know, that's kind of weird. The adder is just sitting there. This could involve timing. I think I'm going to want to go to the south. No, because then you're not even going to be in range. I think I wanted you to move down here. Let's start over. Okay. What are you going to do, actually? It's like, who's got turn order? Good. Okay, so from here, you will step that will work. Okay. We're just going to make sure that we're saved so that if this doesn't work, I will redo it so that I'm on the right preference. Because if you're on vertical, horizontal, yeah, this isn't going to work because you're on horizontal. So I timed it poorly. So you go up here until you're on vertical, and this should work now, right? Because you're going to go vertical, 2, 3, 4, horizontal. And now you don't see anything. Okay. Now I switch, and I put you like this. And that will get the adder through. Adder will eat you. Hold that down, and be long enough. Okay. Okay, that was clever. I'm glad I did the counting with the adder to make sure that was possible, because once I realized I needed the adder to be as big as it possibly could be, that really limited what I could actually do with the decoys, which made the process a lot easier to figure out. Yeah, so it was a good room demonstrating adders and decoys. Okay. So we have to break some secret walls there. I guess they don't mind if I... They've been doing this in every room. And then here, they don't mind if I just put a decoy down here, I guess? I mean, it just seems inconsistent. I don't know why they were ever doing that, to be honest, but, yeah, okay. So this opens that. 2 for symmetry? This is the same as the first puzzle, isn't it? I get the eye here, and then I go through myself and stab the other eye. Okay, the only difference is that, well, aside from being different layout, there are no hot tiles here, so this time every decoy I place is going to stay around, which means I want to place all of them in advance so that they have sort of a chain reaction, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I can, if I put something down here, like this, I don't think there's any way to get through. I think I need to go this way. 2. That would happen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So I have probably one of those two spaces. I put a decoy. That's going to attract you to here. Once you're here, I need you 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So one decoy here, one decoy here. This is the one that wakes you up. Then this one is close enough to attract you until you get to here. It doesn't really matter actually. And then you go here. Then from here, I need you to go up again. 1. How am I going to do that? I might actually want you here, now that I think about it. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I can just stab you once, twice. And then... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll have a decoy here with an eye here. That's really bad, but then I use the 5th one to stab at this, so I can't stab it here because then it's got a sword blocking it. Okay. I guess I go up this way, maybe. Okay. Anyway, I think I have a plan. Do that. I'm just gonna wake up the eye. Oh, I'm not even invisible. Okay, but I can't move north or south, so it doesn't matter. So then we're gonna do something like that. Okay, so far according to plan. If I do this, we move here. So the problem is, if I stab you here, you're gonna move up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is good enough. Okay. Because from here I can... Yeah. I can get through. Okay. It's kind of a weird room. Didn't care for that as much as the others. Not bad, it was just... Yeah. It's just a boring old maze. So there's the other path to the south, or east? What? West, there we go. These are directions. Okay, so we completed those 4, and then we had another unexpected room. And I still haven't explored back that way, which I think is just an exit, but I thought this was also just an exit at this point. Okay, so now we get to find out about speed potions, I guess. 43 minutes. I don't know, I feel like... I'm gonna get in trouble. Eyes needed to see Beethro for a whole turn, but will immediately wake up if they see a decoy. Yes. This is just a disarm? Yeah. Oh, but I'm on a ortho square, so I have to do it that way anyway. Okay, so what's the deal here? Something Briar? Is this just to keep me moving? And what's this gonna do? It's gonna blow up the brain. Do I care? I don't think I do. In fact, I'm really confused by this room because I don't see what the purpose of this is. Decoys do have swords. I knew that. Okay, but can't I... Like, what do I even want these decoys for? It's gonna wake you up. Do I want you all awake for some reason? Also, what opens you? That does. I guess I'm just doing this. That doesn't even matter. And now I step up on that, save the brain. And... okay. Right, okay. I got it. So the problem with this room is that I have to not put any decoys in such a place that basically the Briar needs to handle all of them. Which is fine, I think. Weird little puzzle. This was more an example of the room being a little bit hard to parse, but actually being a pretty simple room. Well, once you have it figured out. Brain leads them all to me. First place tie. I feel like I could have done that faster, actually. I could have killed the brain while the last eyes were coming in here, and then just run. Maybe off camera I'll play with that if I care enough. There's the exit stairs. Okay, so it's the same thing. Eyes need to see Beathra or a clone for a whole turn in order to wake up. Okay, so they will wake up here from the clone. Does my sword orientation matter? What am I doing here? This is basically the same room, right? So, assuming that I have a timer that's going to work roughly the same way, I don't want to wait every single turn, I just want to wait here. And if I wait here, that will be sufficient. And then the same thing, I want to wait here. And what is going on here? That opens this. Okay, and that's telling me that the clones all have to go on those spots. Okay. I will definitely do this with my sword not facing on a diagonal in that case. Because with my sword facing on an orthogonal, I don't think there's any possible way for me to... Oh. This is gonna get annoying. I could start clicking. Ah. I see. So they're waking up. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna step on this and here, 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 here. Okay, so you're placing it on the red, and that way here. It sees it for half a turn, another half turn. Okay. So this is the next red. Place it here. Like that. We're good. Place it here. And this way we don't even have to wait. This is going to be the same... No. This is a little bit different because these are all in the same row. This one's different. So this is probably the last one we do. So now we have to look at it a little bit more strategically. So I already solved one this way on this side. If I'm standing here, and I step here to open, it had half a turn and half a turn. So this one goes here. This one... goes here, I guess. This one goes here, this one goes here. This one goes here like I've been doing, and this one can just go here. That'll be fine, I think. Yeah. Yes, so again, you go here. That's good enough. You go here. What have I done? Yeah, I screwed this up somehow. I got confused. Okay. You're the last one. You can go here, that's fine. How do I get you? So you have to go here. You have to go here. You probably go here then. And these two are the same. It's a problem, isn't it? This one can go here. Which one am I missing? This one? Oh, here. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Okay. It shouldn't matter which order I do these in. No, it will, because if I do this, you're not going to open. Oh, but you will at the end here. Yeah. There we go. Having mastered the eyes, potions, annex, Pt2 felt ready to take on the creature waiting upon his return. This is just a matter of doing that. That. Ah, there we go. That was close enough. Not the most efficient. I want to quickly run down here again. Just because I wanted to see what's this way. Just another exit. Okay. But of course I already did that. These entrance puzzles aren't really all that challenging, are they? Okay, wow, long episode, but I think I made pretty good progress. I don't feel like I was being dumb in any of the rooms that time. So that's always nice. Oh boy, here we go. Advanced brain movement. Well, that's what we got to look forward to next time. So we had a brief break between the two brain levels with this nifty little potions level, which should have said clone instead of mimic, but well, that's how it goes, I guess. A bunch of great rooms in this episode. I quite enjoyed it. Next time, advanced brains. I will see you then.